about an issue that has come up at the federal level. And we have with us Cassie Pierce, who is our Public Affairs Director to.
It's open meeting, just.
You can leave it open, Cassie, it's fine. Yeah, who is here to present at the board's request a resolution. And given the timing, and a big thanks to Commissioner Zenzinger and to Kim Sorrells, our county attorney, for noting that we could have a special meeting so we can approve it sooner rather than later, just because this issue is moving so quickly. So with that, Cassie, I'd love to turn it over to you. And if you wanted to share with us a little bit more about the resolution, and then we will take a vote at this meeting as to whether approve the resolution as Board of County Commissioners.
Great. Would you like me to read the actual resolution or just go give some background?
I think if you would read the resolution, that would be terrific. We have read past resolutions into the record, and I think that would help with our consistency.
Okay, let me pull it really quick. And I'll give you some background as well, but we wanted to put together a letter as well as a resolution related to the potential sale of federal public lands, which has been dialed back quite a bit, but it still looks like there is an intent to maybe move forward with that.
Correct.
So, sorry, this might take me a minute to get my computer up.
See how a hard copy if you need.
That would be great, yeah.
Thank you. And we could just mention too, for anyone who may be listening, I don't know if we have any attendees at our meeting right now, but there's the Senate parliamentarian said that this original amendment was outside the scope of the budget reconciliation. However, we still felt an urgency with some modifications to reflect that we move forward.
Thank you. So the staff recommendation for a resolution is, whereas the inclusion of the Lee Amendment to the One Big Beautiful Bill Act proposed to sell 14 million acres of Colorado's federal public land under the guise of increasing affordable housing and was blocked by the Senate parliamentarian. And whereas Senator Mike Lee has expressed an intent to continue pursuing legislation that intends the proposed sale of federal public land. And whereas the Trump administration's recent reversal of the roadless rule, which has protected 30% of national forest land from development since 2001, threatens our water, wildlife, and public lands while removing safeguards from mass mining, drilling, and logging. And whereas Colorado's public lands are a living symbol of democracy and are among our nation's greatest assets and should not be sold to private interests. And whereas the sale of federal public lands would be detrimental to America's environment, economy, and people. And whereas the approximately 14 million acres of federal public land that would be eligible for sale in Colorado are vital to our state's well-being, providing clean air and water and wildlife and fish habitat, protecting scenic, natural, and cultural resources, and supporting tourism and outdoor recreation. And whereas the over 125,000 acres of federal land in Jefferson County is complemented by 58,000 acres of Jefferson County open space land that our residents have funded through a sales tax since 1972, which welcomes 10 million visitors each year who rely on these areas to connect with nature and the outdoors. And whereas the people of Colorado and Jefferson County are passionate about protecting our natural resources and preserving our public lands. And now, therefore, be it resolved, the Board of County Commissioners finds that the sale of our public land, as well as the reversal of the roadless rule by the Trump administration, is counter to the American values that we and the residents and businesses of Jefferson County hold dear. And be it further resolved that the Jefferson County Board of Commissioners strongly opposes any sale of federal public land and urges our congressional delegation to reject any proposals that support such action.
Great. Commissioners, any questions or comments before we move to a motion?
I am questioning whether we need to put a reference to the One Big Beautiful Bill in the
I was just
resolution.
going.
I
right here.
I would rather not. I would prefer not to reinforce their language.
Agreed.
Yes, thank you.
And, yeah, I was just trying to look up what its actual number is, and I
Yeah.
don't see it. HR1. I see an HR, is that?
Budget
HR1,
reconciliation
yeah.
bill, is that what it's also referred to
Say
as?
recent action by the administration.
Budget reconciliation, yeah,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
budget
Bills.
bill.
So recent budget bill.
Yeah.
That's simple and straightforward and people know.
I
what we're talking
absolutely
about.
like keeping Lee's name in it though, so
Be
we
very
know
clear.
exactly who to blame. But, yeah, I'm sorry, I should have given you that feedback.
Wait, so you and I agree.
Go team.
The other, was there anything where you were in a second?
No, that
Okay.
was.
The other thing that I was gonna suggest too is in terms of continuing to raise awareness about this, as we get our arms around these changing things, I'm also wondering if it would be worth the Board of County Commissioners, La Plata did this, for example, and other commissioners, other boards do it as well. If it would be worth us taking a picture with the resolution and then also sharing that on social media. We could take what Jeffco tweets out and then, or not tweet necessarily, but
Yeah.
whatever social media platforms you
Blue
choose.
sky now. We're on blue sky.
Would you be looking to do that today? Because we're not gonna have the conform resolution right now.
Well, I think if we,
Skywriting.
can we just simply use the copy that we have and hold up maybe a printed version that has been edited with the reference to the budget bill, since we're all here today? Would that be okay?
So we just need to reprint it. Is that essential?
Yeah.
Well, what you have there is the agenda memo, not the actual resolution. So I guess that's the technicality. So if you want, what it looks like at the end of the day is different because the agenda memo has all that extra stuff on it, then the clerk to the board takes that and creates the resolution.
Is there any chance that the clerk could create that today while we're still here? And
You
we
have
can
to
do a
ask
picture with
Bailey,
it?
who's on the,
Bailey for the win, no pressure.
She's under attendee, but she's.
No, so I'm hosting, but I also logged in on my phone just because I want to see the way it looks.
Okay.
Okay,
But yes, the resolution can be taken care of today.
that would be great. And Maylee, let me just ask, board members, what is your availability, just in terms of timing that we could give Maylee to see if it would work for her? I know that we're wide open right now until the 12:30 employee town hall. And then I go into the wildfire commission meeting at 1, but the town hall goes until 2. So I could probably pop out of the wildfire commission at any point, depending on your availability. Do you have any drop dead deadlines of when you need to leave today? Okay,
Just, no, I will be here for a while.
till about maybe 3 if they need
Yeah.
it. Millie, do you think that it would be possible to create the resolution for us to hold up in the picture before 3 PM today?
It will.
Okay, and then is the best thing to just simply text Cassie when it's ready and then Cassie can text us?
Yeah, Maylee, do you want to let me know when that's ready and I can grab it from you, or have Jeremy or whoever is going to put it on social media grab it and take a picture?
Sure, we can email it to you guys. And FYI, I still need a motion and a vote.
Yeah, you bet. We'll do that in 1 second. Just wanted to throw this idea out to see if there was interest. So just to close the loop on this, Cassie, we'll wait to hear back from you once you have the resolution, and then we can quickly be wherever you need. Maybe we can just meet in the atrium. Is that lighting good for?
Yeah.
Okay, and the background's nice because it shows,
Yeah, that's
the
great.
fine greenery or
Our
Jefferson.
nice mountains.
Exactly, yeah, right.
really quickly, Maylee, did you hear the minor modifications the commissioners wanted to the resolution?
Yes, we wanted to remove the reference of the big beautiful bill and update it with the actual budget bill language.
Or Maylee, you can just say the recent budget bill instead.
Okay,
And do you want me to send you an updated version, or will you handle editing that?
whichever you prefer.
My computer just died, so I would prefer.
I can take care of it then.
That sounds great. All right, perfect. So with that, may I have a motion to approve the resolution as stated?
I move to approve the resolution as stated.
Resolution CC 25-175.
With the amendment.
CC 25-175 as amended.
Second.
Anyone opposed? No opposition, so the resolution passes.
Great.
Great, thank you so much. And Cassie, just a
I
huge
still need
thank
a
you to
vote.
you for the work you've been doing on this. The letters you've written, the resolutions you've written have been comprehensive. They've been great, and you have turned them around so quickly. So thank you very much.
Absolutely.
It's been really well done. Maylee, were you trying to jump in there?
Yes, so normally we call for the vote.
Oh, do we need to redo it, or are we okay since
Yes,
we?
can I have you redo it just so I can have a clean record?
Yes, of course.
I need a motion and a second.
Okay,
I move to approve resolution CC 25-175 as amended.
Second?
And then now I will call for the vote.
thank you.
Commissioner Kerr,
Aye.
Commissioner Zenzinger,
Aye.
Commissioner Dahlkemper.
Yes, and that motion passes.
Thank you,
Thanks, Maylee, for making sure we're doing it the right way. We appreciate you very much.
of course.
Great, thank you. So I will
Okay.
reach out to y'all when it's ready to take a photo.
Okay, perfect.